Good morning, or good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to do a little egg lesson because it might seem a little cray that I know which egg came from which chicken for every egg that we have. But it's not just my OCD because I want them sorted. The best indicator, or one of the first indicators that you have a chicken that has an issue, whether it's that they're sick, there's something wrong, or they're unhappy, is that they stop laying eggs. And so you know when you're collecting eggs, Moxie hasn't laid an egg in a few days, or Barnadette didn't lay today. It takes about 28 hours to lay an egg, to produce and lay an egg. So they don't lay every 24 hours. It's a little bit later, but in the same relative time frame. So I know which egg comes from each chicken because it's helpful. So I'm going to show you. It doesn't seem like you'd be able to tell the difference, but when I put them together side by side, then it makes more sense. So if you see these monster eggs right here, all these white ones, so the white ones are from Mopsy. We have Meat, Mopsy, and Cashmere all lay white eggs. Then Raven lays brown eggs with speckles. Barnadette lays perfectly brown, beautiful, gorgeous, large eggs. And actually, Mopsy, the foghorn leghorn, and Barnadette, she's not a Rhode Island red, she is an ISA brown. She's our OG. They lay such large eggs that I don't know how, they must walk around with some serious cases of ring sting with the eggs that they shoot from their poop chute on a regular basis. They're the reasons why we called our place Double Yolker Farm. It's because we get a lot of double yolks from them. They're definitely jumbo and larger. Cashmere is a silky. She's part silky. She lays little medium eggs. Once they are regular egg laying chickens, as they get a little older, their eggs might get a little larger, but they'll stay at the same size once they're regularly laying eggs. So I will show you, this is a Barnadette egg. It is pristine. She lays the most beautiful, perfect eggs. Not a mark on them. They're always a solid brown. They're always the same shade of brown. And they differ from, oh my gosh, Raven. Raven lays the same color, but hers are spotted. They're always spotted. Now sometimes you can barely see the spots, and it looks like it might be a Barnadette egg, but if you look closely, that's a Raven egg. Barnadette does not have marks on her eggs. So the difference between the foghorn leghorn and Cashmere, I don't know if the camera's picking up the difference, but what I'll do is I will put one of Cashmere's eggs in the dozen that I made with the foghorn leghorn, and you can see one egg looks really tiny, and it's because that's not a foghorn leghorn egg, that's a silky egg. And silkies actually don't even lay every day. They're not known to be egg layers. Fun tip about eggs: they actually don't need refrigeration. So ever, when chickens, they don't pee. Birds don't pee. They have like liquidy poop. They have one poop chute. It's the same chute the eggs come out of. But one tube closes when the other one is bringing an egg out. They don't come out of the same tubes. They're not literally shitting an egg. It just comes out of the same, it's a vent. And so the poop side closes, the egg side opens, and it comes out washed. It comes out wet with an enzyme on it. And they come out clean, unless they fall in a pile of shit. So you don't have to wash your eggs unless they fall in something and they get dirty. The problem is the enzyme makes them perfect that they don't need refrigeration. They come out with a natural enzyme where they don't have to have any sort of refrigeration. And they'll last months. But if you have to wash it, once you wash the enzyme off, now they need to be refrigerated because the protective layer is gone. We don't know which eggs we wash and which ones we don't once they come in the house. So we just refrigerate them all. We leave a few eggs on the countertop for a day or two, and we use them to cook. In fact, Cashmere didn't use the nesting box to lay her egg today. She laid it on the floor outside the nesting box, and she cracked the top of it. And where did it go? Where's her broken egg? Here it is. So she's got a little tiny dimple where she cracked her egg. I'm either going to cook that right away and use it, or I'm just going to feed it to one of the chickens because the babies can get extra protein like that. Now this is why I know we have new layers that are all different. Look at these eggs. They're all different pale shades of brown. They're like a beige tan, almost like a sand color, but they're not the same. And when you put them together, you can see the difference in them, but you wouldn't to the naked eye. If you just saw an egg, it would look like it was the same egg. So we have 5 Australorps, and they should lay, chickens lay eggs around 4 to 6 months, and they're like 3 months. So they're laying already because we have 5 Australorps. These are like 5 different shades of tan, or 4 different shades of tan. So maybe not all of them are laying. Plus they're a lot smaller. And so somebody just started laying. Someone else has been laying for a little while. That's not the same egg. And then this one, this larger one, that's almost like a pink. It really almost looks pink. It's a poly egg. I only know because it fell out. She laid it in the hallway on the runner yesterday. So they all have different color eggs, and it's important for you to be able to differentiate the difference of them if you have chickens, because if they stop laying, that's a sign you need to go start checking some stuff out and make sure everybody's okay. But that's my egg lesson for the day. I'll catch you guys later. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them. Thank you.